Joe, that was quite thrilling and frantic, and in the end you have to settle for a point. Overall thoughts?
I'll have a drink because I feel like I've played, honestly. No, just a brilliant spectacle, brilliant advert for Step 5 football. If you ask me after Daventry, you'll come through Coventry United, last minute defeat. Highgate, you'll win. Go to Pagnell, keep a clean sheet, win and take a point here. I would have snapped your hand off because there were some scars after Daventry, and rightly so, because we were absolutely terrible on the day. It's hard to come back from that, and they've come back from it fantastically well. Just a proper game of football. Two good teams. They're a really good side. They're going to be in the playoffs. They're going to be in the top 3, I would say. Maybe if you finish above them, you'll win it again because they're a really, really good team. So, we'll take it. We've restricted them to minimum in open play. Look, Keely's made a brilliant penalty save, and the second one's a penalty there. So, disappointing to concede that way. But in open play, we've defended fantastically. We've run hard, which I've asked them to do. We've looked at threat. We could have had maybe one. Cass has made a fantastic save late on from the header from Arian. So, it's a good point, a really, really good point for us.
I was going to say it might not feel like it at the time, given it's a bit of a sickener late on stoppage time penalty. But overall, would you look like back at that as a point gained rather than two dropped?
Definitely, mate. It says a lot when the lads are gutted. And before the game, if you say, look, you're going to draw 2-2, you'll take it. You draw in that manner, and the lads are absolutely devastated in there. So, you try and pick them up and just take the positives out of the game because there's plenty. Not too many negatives whatsoever. It probably took us till they went 1-0 up, and the first time we maybe made 4 or 5 passes, we scored. So we knew that we could get at them round the sides, and when lads are disappointed drawing Aylestone Park 2-2 with what they've got, the resources they've got and the team, I'll take plenty of positives out of that, so more than happy with that.
Have to go behind pretty early on, less than 3 minutes played. How do you feel you responded?
Fantastic. It took us probably another 5-10 minutes just to settle down, and we scored a brilliant goal. A really well worked goal, and again the first time we just passed the ball, and look, we knew they'd put it on us early, they'd get the ball forward, and I've got to say the 18-year-old kid up front, don't know what his name is, but he's a proper player. He's going to be a good player. He's come from their youth team as a young lad, and Joe McGunder's had a tough game for his second game for us. He was outstanding. He's been in a real battle there with the young kids, so fair play to him, and it was a good game. It's tiring, that Saturday, Monday is hard for the boys. It was about 80 degrees on Saturday in Newport, and we probably knew at 2-0 Saturday that we just conserved a little bit maybe for this when they were down to 9, and it's shown there because we've got some very tired legs on the pitch, but we played with loads of energy. But that's what we have to do, Liam. I've told them now all summer, you can't be passive, you can't run soft, you've got to run hard, and football's soon becoming about that. Every level of football, these teams who outrun teams and outwork and battle and do all the crappy bits that we hate in football, you've got to do them. You just have to do them, and until we bring that to our game, which we've shown there, we can get somewhere. We haven't had that, and that's why we've just maybe come a little bit short last year and started this year, but we've shown there in 2 games that when we run hard and we want to tackle people and upset people, we can do that because we've got good players then when we turn the ball over. So it's a fantastic point, just a fantastic game. Big crowd, 340 or 350, so brilliant for a Monday night local derby, and it was played in that fashion as well, which is good.
We've spoken on countless occasions over the last 5 years about conceding goals at poor times and not managing games properly, but after you went 2-1 up, how proud were you of how you controlled that second half up until the penalty?
Oh, we were outstanding until Zaki gave the ball to the lad on the 18-yard box and we gave a penalty away. Just a freak incident where he's heard a call and he just thinks his lad's on, and he weren't, and we managed it really well. We slowed it down when we had to, we looked at threat when we had to on the counter, and we defended the box really well. They bombarded us with stuff in the box, we've dealt with it brilliantly, and we've been done with a sucker punch, just a straight ball into the box. I think Nathan's just maybe misjudged and mistimed where it was, and he's caught it with 2 hands, so I've got no argument with the penalty. It's a stonewall pen, and and they put Louis on it. He's just calmly rolled it in. So it's a bad way or a disappointing way to drop the 2 points, but like I said before the game, I'll take it all day.
You touched on the crowd already, but a bumper crowd tonight, 340, and what an advert it was for the United Counties League.
Yeah, when your fans see that, and that's all they want. We didn't do that at Daventry. We'd done it at Coventry United with what we had available. We were okay against Highgate, and what we've shown in the last 2 is that when they want to run, and they do care, and no one cares more than me, and I take great offence by what we gave at Daventry, because I'm in charge of this, so I'll take all the blame for it. I pick the team, it's my squad, so when they don't replicate how I feel and how we feel as staff and people like Dave Gunn and the board and directors and these three here next to me, the Meesums who have followed this club everywhere, you know, when they don't replicate that, that's upsetting. But they've shown now that they do care. We've had some harsh words over the last couple of weeks, which were needed. Even at training last week, I didn't like what I was seeing Monday, so we've had a good talk with them Monday night, and they've responded to it extremely well, and that's all you can ask of them. So if they're giving me that, I've got no complaints.